Good morning. Welcome to another One Mind meditation. It is a Sunday morning. Hope you've had a great week. Hope your weekend's been good. Hope you get enough rest and have enough fun today so that you are able to jump into the new week tomorrow fresh, ready and clear with what you want to create for the next week. On a Sunday, our meditations are always a bit more quiet. On a Sunday, the idea is that we're sitting together in silence, and I'll speak a little bit less. And I love the thought of people. I love the notion. I love the experience of people being able to come together and not say much, just be silent together. The thoughts that I have for you this morning are all about silence and about meditation. And the very first one speaks about this ability to be together in silence. This one is from Nicholas Sparks. Nicholas Sparks says, "Silence is pure. Silence is holy. It draws people together because only those who are comfortable with each other can sit without speaking. This is the great paradox. Only those who are really comfortable with each other can sit without speaking." I think there's another little bit of truth that might not be mentioned here. Because even for a person alone, on his own or on her own, sitting in silence alone can be very uncomfortable. So it's not just the fact that that when we're comfortable with one another, we can sit in silence. We need a level of being really comfortable with ourselves to be able to sit in silence. Pat, a very good morning. Charlene, good morning. It's awesome seeing you here. I hope your power situation allows you to be here for the whole meditation this morning, Charlene. Somebody, good morning. Happy Sunday to all of you. Right, the next thought comes from Mingyur Rinpoche. He says, "The only difference between meditation and ordinary social interaction." I love this thought so much. I haven't read this one for a while. "The only difference between meditation and ordinary social interaction is that the friend you are gradually coming to know is yourself." The biggest difference between meditation and ordinary social interaction is that the friend you are gradually coming to know is you. I love this thought so much. True silence. This is from William Penn. He says, "True silence is the rest of the mind." True silence is the rest of the mind. It is to the spirit what sleep is to the body. Nourishment and refreshment. To sum it up, he says, true silence is nourishment and refreshment. This one I'm going to pause on for just a moment. Like water, which can clearly mirror the sky and the trees only so long as its surface is undisturbed. The mind can only reflect the true image of the self when it is tranquil and wholly relaxed. I love this thought so much. You might have come across this idea in our surrender meditation, but I've never found someone say it in very similar words. I'll repeat it to you one more time. Like water, which can clearly mirror the sky and the trees only so long as its surface is undisturbed, the mind can only reflect the true image of the self when it is tranquil and wholly relaxed. For me, the message in this is, we can become better at this. It takes time, it takes work, but we can become better at this. The next time you realize you're standing in your pond and there's a storm all around you, what we tend to do is, this is obviously an analogy, we tend to look down at the reflection we see on this choppy, broken, fractured surface. And of course, when we are in that stormy state, the reflection we see looks like a broken, fractured image of ourselves. The next time you find yourself in that space and you look down at your reflection and you're disturbed by what you see, what you think you see, the message here is to try and remind yourself this reflection is not true. It is this moment. This moment is stormy, and that's why this reflection looks like this. To remind yourself that there's something in you, there's a voice in you that remembers. When your pond is calm, when you're calm, when your mind is calm, the reflection you see on the surface is a lot more true, a lot more real. It's hard work to remember that in the moment of the storm, but we get better at it. Nala, good morning, happy Sunday. Right, last thought. We need to get into the silence space that I keep talking so much about. Last thoughts. This is Rumi. This is where we're going. This is the invitation from Rumi this morning. He says, out beyond ideas of wrongdoing and right doing, there is a field. I'll meet you there. When the soul lies down in that grass, the world is too full to talk about. That's where we're going, out to that field. If you're ready, let's go. First few big breaths together. You can close your eyes. Take a deep breath in. And out. Take a deep breath in. And out. A deep inhale. And let it go. Deep breath in. And out. One more big breath in. And let it all flow away. You can continue the same breathing pattern on your own time. Every slow inhale through your nose gets drawn all the way deep down into your belly. As you breathe in, fill up your belly with air and feel yourself expand from that place. Expand upwards and in all directions until you have a belly full of air, and then let all of it go. And as you exhale, soften. As you breathe out, soften your spine, slump down your shoulders and drop your head. Your only job for this first phase of the meditation is to lead your body to softness. With every exhale softer than the one before. There is no need to even try and silence your mind. You let your thoughts run like wild horses. But there is a place inside of you where silence already lives. And being completely at peace with the thoughts doing their things is how we eventually find ourselves slipping into that silent space. Just soften. If you feel you become stuck, come back to your breathing. That's your only job. Breathe and soften. I'll check in with you at the end of this phase. Use the last few breaths of this phase to help your body stretch, adjust, and settle down. Having softened into a place of presence as much as we can right now, we'll turn our attention inwards and dive deep inside for the next part of our journey. With every next inhale, we'll hold our breath for a few short moments, followed by a long, slow exhale. Let's take a deep breath in. And hold. As you release, make it a really long, really slow exhale. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, invite softness into every part of your body. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, follow the downwards flow. Feel how your shoulders are slowly falling, how your body is slowly softening, and how you are slowly slipping deeper into you. One more big breath in and hold. And as you release, feel yourself melting. Feel your body dissolving. Feel how you are slipping into a deeper level of surrender with every slow exhale. for the next phase of our meditation today. Bring yourself back to a breath hold again and again, but in between your breath holds, take as many easy breaths as you need. Your mind focuses in a different way during a breath hold. And again, there's no need to even try and create a still and empty mind, only to slip into you as deep as you can. More important than anything is, when you look at these thoughts that your brain is thinking, how do you feel about the thoughts you are thinking? And it extends to more. As you dive deep into you, invariably you'll at some point have glimpses of you. You'll see you in different situations. Thoughts will come up about the past, and thoughts will come up about the future. How are you viewing you? How do you feel about this person thinking these thoughts? And that's the most important part. If you are seeing you through eyes of love, if you can see you without judgment and criticism, you're slipping into the right space. You're looking at you the way your soul looks at you, the way the divine looks at you. Dive as deep into you as you can. Enjoy your journey. I'll check in with you at the end of this phase. Take your next big breath. We'll take the last few big breaths of this phase together, slipping out of the breath holding space and into the next. Let's take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, make it the longest, the slowest exhale that you can. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, invite softness into every cell of your body. One more big breath in and hold. And as you release, feel yourself slip all the way through. There is no more attention on your breathing. You can sit all the way back, or you can lie all the way back down and feel yourself just floating. I'll quickly share with you again a few thoughts on silence from our teachers this morning. Silence is pure. Silence is holy. It draws people together because only those who are comfortable with each other can sit without speaking. This is the great paradox. The only difference between meditation and ordinary social interaction is that the friend you're gradually coming to know is yourself. True silence is rest of the mind. It is to the spirit what sleep is to the body, nourishment and refreshment. We have just a few more minutes left of this silent space. I'll check in with you right at the end. We have the last 5 breaths of gratitude to do together. With every exhale, I'll say my thank you, and I invite you to say yours. Let's take a deep breath in. Thank you for this space. Thank you for this silence. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for this journey of learning that we don't have to switch off thoughts. We don't have to try and stop our brain, prevent it from doing what it does. You can just fall in deep, and slowly learn that there's something there. Something we're falling into. That's where this all is. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for learning how the being that I am is something I can become more and more familiar with, and as I do, I recognize more and more what I'm not, all the layers of armor, all the adaptations in order to cope and survive in this world, all the things that was never really me. Slowly are losing their usefulness. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for learning that there's something I'm getting to know better and better, and it was always there. This was always who I've been. And I'm learning how to become more of this. More of this being, this higher self, this mountain. One more big breath in. Thank you, beautiful people. I so agree, Charlene. This one felt incredibly fast and short. I couldn't believe the breath holding part was over. Thank you, Charlene. Thank you, Nella. Thank you, Sunmary. Thank you, Pat. Wishing you a beautiful day. Get enough rest. Have enough fun. Tomorrow a new week starts and we'll jump in together. Lots of love to you all. Ciao, ciao.